Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Scott here from the Bogey Golfers, and in today's video we're going to talk about the Arccos Caddie smart sensors. But before we do that, if you are new to the channel, firstly welcome, and secondly please think about hitting that like and subscribe button to get loads more golf related content in the future from ourselves. Okay, so Arccos Caddie sensors, what are they, how do they work, and is it beneficial for a high handicapper like myself? Well, to start off with, they're a pack of 14 sensors that screw directly into the top of your club that automatically record your shots while out on the golf course. It also works as a caddy by suggesting what club you should use while on the golf course, and on top of that, it's going to give you tour light stats on your mobile or desktop computer to help you with your game by telling you exactly what areas you need to improve in.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and open up the app to give you a little bit more insight and so you can actually see how the app actually works. So as you can see, before I go ahead and start a round on the app, you can search for your golf courses at the top. So obviously we've got your GPS, so it'll bring up all your local courses of where you're currently at. Recent ones that you've played and any favourite courses that you've got down on there as well. Arccos do recommend that you download the courses before you go and play them. Reason being, if for some reason your signal did drop out, it would still track your shots and know whereabouts you are regarding the GPS. From there, you can get shot detection mode. So mine's currently set to track it on my phone. So one of the only downsides that I can find with Arccos is that you have to have your phone in your pocket while you're taking your shots. Reason being is that it uses the sound or the microphone from your phone to listen when you've actually taken the shot on the course to be able to track it. You can purchase the Arccos Caddie link, which is something that you can just attach to your belt buckle, meaning that you wouldn't have to have your phone in your pocket. And I believe now you can also use your watch, which I haven't done myself because you do need to have the full 360 sensors included on your putter to be able to do that. But that is something that I'm looking to upgrade into. From there, your round settings, so obviously this is where you're going to put in your round settings. So your starting hole is more or less always going to be 1. The tee box that you're currently playing off, so current options for me are men and women at Kilton Forest, but obviously you might have the options that if you're going to start playing off the white tees to get your official handicap, or if you're playing off yellows or blues, again if you're playing off the ladies tees. Round type, your two options are casual and tournament. So one thing I will say is I'm not 100% sure if you can actually use the Arccos within tournament play. If you do know yourselves, please comment below and let me know if you can. The only reason I'm saying that is I know that obviously because of the slope functions are still banned within competition play. So obviously with Arccos it does know if you're playing like an uphill lie or a downhill lie. It's going to obviously suggest that you take that extra club. So again, I'm not 100% sure if you can use it, but again, comment below and let me know. Last thing you can select is obviously what ball you're going to use. Again, Arccos obviously got some data on certain balls of obviously how they work or how they perform while you're playing golf. So on here, you can select certain brand. You can have obviously if the one's for distance, if they're soft. Basically, once you put this in, it's going to again change a little bit about your data and obviously giving you the selection on what club it's going to suggest for you. From there, you're going to click Start Round, and then straight away it's going to load up the course and it's going to give you the full information of the first hole that you're playing. So Kilton Forest, first hole's a par 3, 7 handicap, and it's currently playing at 189 yards. If I go down and select Ask Caddy, this is where it's going to give you your club recommendation for the best way for you to play this hole to get down in the least amount of strokes. So it currently tells me to use a 5-iron for 184 yards. You can actually adjust where the flag is if it's playing obviously at the front and the back of the green, and again this, if you want to get really into it, is going to obviously change what club you're going to take as well on there. So if we go back to Ask Caddy, it now knows that I've changed the pin location and it's now suggesting a 7-iron. On there, if I click the 7-iron, it's then going to give me my percentage of hitting the green in regulation. So currently mine's quite low. It's giving me a 14.9% chance of hitting green in regulation with my 7-iron. And that's pretty much how the caddy system will work in regards to giving you club recommendations. And the way that it does that, obviously it tracks all your data from all your previous shots. It knows things like the wind condition, if you're playing like uphill or downhill. It takes all those things into consideration before giving you a club recommendation. I'll just go ahead and end the round here, and then just show you, obviously once you've ended the round, it'll then drop into your activity list, so it'll give you all your recent activities of where you've been playing and what score you've got on there, and you can actually go back into it and review all your stats on this course. So you can do it round by round, or you can actually do it when you go on to play. You can actually view it as a whole, as a full data. If you go back into here and click on to view round, it's then going to show you each shot of how you played each hole. So as you can see here on the first hole on the 1st of January, I actually took a 7-iron, but I overshot the green and ended up having a double bogey. One of the only other things that I will mention about the Arccos is the putter, just because you don't make as loud a sound. Sometimes it does miss putts, but it does have a feature at the bottom where you can just easily plus and minus the putts on your round, and you can also go in and check your full scorecard and make these edits on each hole quite easily on there. Coming back out of that, and then as I was saying, if you go to your player, it's then going to give you a full breakdown of your golf as a whole. So it's currently telling me that my handicap's at 30.6. I've took 2,100 shots and 22 rounds. It's comparing me to a 20 handicapper, and it's using the last 5 rounds to work out this information. So it basically, Arccos used something called strokes gained analysis, and it tells you how you are compared to a certain handicap. So I think the highest handicap, or the highest handicap that you can have on there is 20. So my current goal is to get to a 20 handicapper, and you can see on here it then gives you loads and loads of data on where you're going wrong, or what you can improve on, or what you're doing well. So total at the minute, I'm currently giving up 12.4 shots compared to a 20 handicapper, and areas that I need to work on are mainly my approach, which is I'm giving up 7.7 shots, driving 2.8, and then putting 6.4, but I'm actually gaining some shots compared to a 20 handicapper at plus 4.4, so I'm better in that area. So I basically go away and work on these certain sections. It also gives you top 3 insights on saying where Arccos feels you need to work on. Then it also gives you top 3 insights on what you're actually doing well as well on there. You can then go a little bit deeper and actually go into each section of your golf. So if I click on to driving here, it's going to tell me that I'm currently giving up nearly 3 shots compared to a 20 handicapper. It's going to give me my driver distance and accuracy, my total distance off the tee, again accuracy compared to a 20 handicapper is normally 41% in the fairways. I'm currently got 49% hitting the fairways, and then 33% missed right, and that'll be because of my slice, and then 19% missed left. Driving hole by length, again, there's just loads of information for you to be able to go away and just work on your game or work on a certain section. So if you, for instance, just wanted to go and just work on driving one week, you could just solely focus on that. And then we've got short game and putting. So putting lengths tells you obviously where you're good, at what distances, and where you're obviously not so good. For me, as a high handicapper, I think it's a fantastic bit of kit to be able to, especially this information, to be able to go away and know where you need to work on without having to go for lessons or pay for that lesson every week. You can go away to the driving range or at home and have a look where you need to improve, and however you want to do that, whether it's going to the driving range and hitting some balls and just doing these little things. I think it's great for that, for let's say for someone like of my handicap. Last thing to show you on here is obviously how the actual gives you your club recommendation. So again, it's tracked every single shot that I've ever used, so using all shots of all time. It's then going to give me my smart distances for each club that I currently have in my bag. So my driver, my smart distance is around 207, mini driver 205, and then my 3 hybrid 206, and so on. So what it's also going to do is it's going to work out your gapping for you. So I can see that I've probably got a bit of an issue with my driver, my mini driver and my 3 hybrid all going a very similar distance. So it's probably telling me that maybe I don't need one of these clubs and I probably should look for a different club that's going to fit in between my 4 iron and my mini driver or driver, just for distance wise. So again, yeah, I just find the information that it gives you overall is absolutely fantastic, and I probably would recommend this to any golfer, whether you're a high handicapper or you're a low handicapper. If you're looking to improve your game or you want to know how you're playing, it's something that I would definitely recommend.
Okay guys, so that's the overview of the app and some of its features. Last few things to mention, first one being price. So the Arccos Caddie smart sensors, when filming this video, were going for around about £170 just for the sensors, but you can buy the sensors and the Arccos Caddie Link bundle for about £260, which gives you a saving of around about 10%. I've personally not tried out the Link myself, as I've just gotten used to using my phone, having it in my pocket while I'm out on the course, but I will be looking to try out how it works just using the smartwatch in the upcoming months, so I'll let you guys know how that works out. Like I said earlier, I think Arccos is a fantastic bit of kit, not just for a high handicapper like myself who's looking to improve, but for any golfer looking to monitor their game or improve their game. But let me know what you guys think down below. Are the sensors something that you'll be looking to try out in the future? Are you currently using the sensors? How are they working out for you? Let me know below. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you've enjoyed this video or if you found any of the information that I've gone across useful. Until next time.